just gonna do something real quick. Where is it? All right, here we roll.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Play ball!
And that was our national anthem performed by the talented Skylar Cole.
Right
And
on,
with that,
Skylar.
we'll be right back in just a moment.
Put me on top, city on lock, they like when he gon' drop. We ain't had enough.
It's my boy Timmy.
They know who coming up, and I'm still on my way. But the top don't look too far from me. Never caught off, not one too far from me.
Thanks for joining our Tuesday night broadcast of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. I'm joined by Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And David Aldridge will be reporting from the sideline. And our third month into the season, things becoming a little more clear in the power rankings. Look at the Lakers. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And you know, for the Raptors, they've blown away the so-called experts' opinion. People who didn't realize how high their ceiling really was.
Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. Maverick out there with Big Red. Then it's the Prophet. And there's the Great. And it's Big Dog in at the 3. And for Chicago, we've got Williams. Gary Trent is out there with Lonzo Ball. Then it's Zach LaVine. And it's Bryant in at the 5 down low.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. RJ, one thing you've been able to count on with the Bulls is their solid defensive play.
Yeah, if only they could turn those defensive stops into more points. They have to improve their offense. That's the one thing that has slowed them down from being a real postseason contender.
So it's Toronto now. Zach LaVine unable to get his last shot to go.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Ball no good. Last game for Chicago, it was a loss to the Trailblazers in Portland. Shots good by Big Dog.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
On the wing, LaVine. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
I'm trying to think of the last time I saw him miss a shot like that. It's been a while.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
Bulls shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
Yeah, looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
For Chicago, they've gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. LaVine wide open. It's good. The assist that time from Ball.
Hey, they've broken the seal. 3 misses to start, but now they're in business.
And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Now, here's Ball. Last game we saw him score 14. Takes the 13-footer, and Hayward with the block.
Just haven't found their offensive footing yet, only managing to sink one of their first 5 shots.
And that's another basket for them. They have really come out blazing here in the first.
Awesome rewind, courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And stolen by Hayward. And now running up the court, Hayward's pushing it up.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Passes it to Trent. Ryan sets the screen for Trent. That's a foul called on the Prophet. That's foul number 2 for him. We're approaching the trade deadline, GA. How do teams decide if they're a buyer?
It comes down to goals and really your timeline. So some teams make deals to try to push them over the top this season. Others might find a player they love and trade for him with the future in mind.
Outside Ball. There's the pass to Levine. Rocket 6. And the Bulls with another miss.
Not his best efficiency this quarter. Look, sometimes that's how it goes.
Hayward can hit.
Give the defender credit. Willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
Levine, good.
Smart hoop by Levine. With how many teams defend him, he'll get his shot all day.
Hayward passes to Big Dog. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. And 12 points for Big Dog.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
It's Bryant, top of the key. And the call will go against the great. That's his first foul. Jones checked in for Levine. And the Raptors also making a change. Smooth checked in for Big Dog. And there's a minute 45 left here in the first quarter. Outside Ball. Some nice ball movement here by the Bulls. Fast break Toronto. Here's Maverick. And the layup's good off the glass.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
1:24 left here in the opening quarter. Ball dishes to Bryant. Here's Trent. Rebound by the Raptors.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Williams looking around. Jones finds Ball.
Oh, nice play.
And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Raptors.
Showing their energy so far, sprinting up and down the floor, getting out in transition and taking advantage.
And another thing, guys, they've been very active tonight, frequently creating scoring opportunities off turnovers.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Oh, my goodness. What a play.
My. Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
Ryan sets the screen for Richardson. Got a hand on it. One-on-one fast break. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. The Raptors shooting their initial free throws in the game right here. Free throw good, Taylor. Bulls making a switch here. Madu's checked in. And then for Toronto. Rain Man's checked in for money. And Smooth subbed in for Big Red.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And the Bulls with another miss. Raptors leading by 14. Here's Big Dog. Offensive rebound. Out to the wing. Lets it go from deep. A three-pointer is right on target. Big Dog's got 15.
That's a nice play, getting the separation he needs for a clean look.
And you know it takes skill for you to get your shot up over a bigger guy. Little giant killer. That's impressive stuff.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Here's Smooth. 1 second left. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Toronto Raptors. Their lead at 15 going into the break. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, the Raptors enjoying a nice lead here.
They came in on a mission, razor-sharp offense in that first period.
Can they keep up the pace? Who knows, but they're already in a great position to win this one.
So on the floor for Toronto to start this second quarter, we've got the great. Main man is out there with Taylor. Then there's Big Dog, and it's Smooth in at the small forward position. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. The Bulls lean in on their veteran core. Zach LaVine said you just got to be consistent every day and have championship habits. Each and every day you've got to have a goal in mind and get to that mindset of we're building for something. We've all sacrificed a little bit for the greater good. Kevin?
And that's what we're talking about. That's what it takes. David, thanks. The Prophets checked in for Smooth. Big Dog, the pass to the great. No good on the triple.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And Jones has it in the corner. And the 3 ball is good. Jones has got himself on the board with 3 there.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Big Dog. And the Raptors miss again. Bulls trail by 13. Richardson outside. There's the screen. To the middle. Here's Medu. Rebound by the Raptors. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
And you talk to coaches around the league, and they'll tell you sometimes the ball just goes in. It's as simple as that.
And clearly, Billy Donovan wants to talk it over. Some changes for Chicago. Trent's checked in for Richardson, and it's Lonzo Ball in for Patrick Beverly. And Toronto also making a switch. Hayward's checked in, and we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Williams with the ball. He's coming off a 10-point game against Portland. Just 5 to shoot. Trent passes to Jones, and then Jones with the jam.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
Okay, time now for an injury report. And let's get an update on Zach LaVine's injury. David, any news there?
Thanks, Kevin. I just talked with Chicago's head athletic trainer. He told me it's a sprained ankle. Of course, those can be tricky. The next few games will be without him on the court. Of course, other players are going to have to step up to fill that role. That's all we've got, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Hopefully, we'll see him very soon.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Lions checked in for Chicago. Lean comes in for Williams. Mavericks checked in for Toronto. Trent kicks to Jones. Bangs home the trifecta. Jones has got his 3rd basket of the night.
That scoreless first quarter, that might have woke him up, and he's turned it on here in the second.
Pass to Big Dog. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
Trent finds Bryant. And here is Ball. And sports may be the ultimate meritocracy. Does it matter where you're from, Greg, your background? You got to have game, right?
Kevin, it's a beautiful thing. Some players grew up with a father in the NBA. Others were a world away. Either way, when you get here, you know you've earned it. And you know what? Very close to a 3-point play right there.
The Raptors shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. Williams, he's checked in for Chicago. Rain Man's checked in for the Raptors. He's perfect from the line this time. And the NBA's new CBA cracking down on the top spending teams, Greg, but also the bottom spending teams.
Yeah, before teams had until the trade deadline to hit the minimum salary floor. Now they've got to be there day one, or they lose out on luxury tax distributions, which could end up in the millions.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead. Now he's just showing off. With range like that, incredible.
Trent outside. He feeds it to Bryant. He hangs, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Now at the moment here, let's take a look at our rookie leaderboard and who's putting up the most points per game. You look at Hayward, among the league leaders, 4th in score.
Well, coming in, you wondered how his talent would translate at this level in terms of scoring. And I've got to say, apparently, it's translating pretty well.
Can you throw me a bottle?
And he knocks down the first one. Money's checked in for the Raptors. Smooth comes in for Big Dog. He doesn't get the second one. Raptors leading by 16. And the basket by Money.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
It's caused them to pull away a bit. Let's see if they can keep the train on the tracks.
Thanks.
Trent against Hayward. The kick out to Williams. Outside, Bryant. Trent against Hayward. Trent can't hit. And here's Hayward. He'll bring it up for Toronto. 18 points separating the teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. Drops in the layup for 2. Hayward's got 6.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Ball, the pass to Jones. Trent outside, dishes the ball. Puts up a deep 3. Hayward grabs the board. Hayward's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Number 40.
And so it's Toronto riding high with a 23-point lead heading into the break. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. Thanks so much, David. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the 3rd quarter after this break.
And with All-Star Weekend approaching quickly, here's an update on how the dunk contest contenders are shaping up.
Now that it's crunch time, I'm feeling nervous for some of these guys. The voting is almost over.
Honestly, I think every guy who has a real chance to win is already locked in.
And back to the matchup at hand. Everything has been going smoothly for the Raptors.
Defending these.
And that is it for halftime.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. And you know, Big Dog has been really making it happen, guys.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on them from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
If I'm his teammate, I keep feeding the hot hand, especially since he's been on fire from deep also.
Williams is out there with Thomas Bryant. Then it's Ball. Then it's Zach LaVine. And it's Trent in at the 2. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Now here's LaVine. D right on him. A 3-pointer off the mark.
Yeah, they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive. Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Here's the 3. Drills it from outside. LaVine's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
We've seen the evolution of Levine as a three-point shooter. He's gained the confidence behind the arc, and he makes an impact there consistently.
And the definition of a three-level scorer, RJ, Zach LaVine can fill it up with the best of them.
Yeah, Greg, and with his blend of deep range and elevation, I don't know. He might be a 4 or 5 level scorer. One thing's for certain, this man's fun to watch.
Pass to Bryant. The tray. The Prophet grabs the board. Toronto's gone 6 of 10 from three-point range, up over 50% for the ball game. A nice shot by Maverick.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Outside, Levine. Bryant with a screen for Levine. Inside, and it's Williams finishing it off.
And he's talked about wanting to improve his all-around game. Levine demonstrating just how unselfish he is with that great pass.
Hayward can hit.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
And Ball slams it in.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that, boy, that is special.
God damn it.
For Chicago, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. And Hayward with the stuff.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. One of the great stories here, Big Dog getting it done today.
He is absolutely dialed in from outside. They need to close out on him much quicker when he's lining up those threes.
Derek Jones, he's checked in for Zach LaVine. The Raptors also with a sub. Taylor's checked in. Taylor against Jones. The kick out to Ball. Trent outside. And it's Big Dog with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Bulls moving the ball around. 5 to shoot.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Picked by Williams.
2 minutes.
That one rolling around and rims out.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Now, last season there were a record number of African-American head coaches in the NBA. Blazers coach Chauncey Billups said, "It makes me proud of the NBA for being intentional about giving opportunities to African Americans or just minorities, period. I'm proud to be a part of it." Kevin?
Great stuff, David. Thank you so much for your reporting there. Medu, he's checked in for Bryant. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Taylor slammed in by Taylor.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
Trent passes the ball. Here's Jones to the paint. Here's Trent. Hayward grabs the board. Hayward's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Down low. Up and in on the layup. And it's 6 points for the dude.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Ball kicks to Trent. Back to Ball. Outside, Jones. Trent outside. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. And so it's Taylor who brings the ball up for the Toronto Raptors. Here's Hayward. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. Hayward's got 5 assists tonight.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Oh, yeah, they're doing a terrific job not giving this hostile crowd anything to cheer about.
And here's Trent. Hasn't made one yet. Here's Maverick. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
And so it's Toronto up by 33 points as the buzzer sounds. A huge lead for them. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And we'll be right back after this. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. On the court for Toronto to start the fourth. We've got Smooth. Taylor is out there with Rain Man, and there's the Great, and it's Smooth in at the 2-guard spot. It's Jones on the wing. Here's Beverly. From 11 feet away, Smooth with the rebound. Raptors shooting just phenomenal here tonight. 73% from the field, and it goes down 2 points.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
So it's Richardson with the jam.
Great screen by Levine. Better IQ knowing how to roll to the basket.
We have certainly seen some great MVP races the last few years, Richard. Are you satisfied with how the MVP is chosen?
Yeah, Kev, I was happy with it. At the end of the day, there's always going to be at least 2 or 3 other guys that have a legitimate MVP case. So, you know, this year might have been a close one, but next year it might go to the next guy.
Free throw good, Taylor. Chicago making a switch here. Ryan's checked in. That one falls, so he hits both of them. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And he comes up with the deuce.
Inside the paint, Levine's agility is just a difference maker. That's what allows him to get to almost any shot.
Shot by Taylor, no good. For Chicago, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Ryan with a screen for Levine.
That's bullshit.
Shooting a great clip in the second half. He made some nice adjustments in the locker room.
Taylor's shot, good. Taylor's got 5 points in the quarter.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go on to the next. Gotta at least show a little heart out here.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Some changes for Chicago. Williams, he's checked in for Jones. Trent comes in for Richardson. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Patrick Beverly. Now Ball. Over in the corner, Williams. This one for 3. Toronto grabs the miss. Taylor's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Fires the 3. It's good from long range. Smooth's got his first 3 points of the game.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
It's Trent on the wing. And again, no good by Chicago. Toronto with the ball. They're on a 16-6 run. Here's the Great. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way.
Yeah, another miscalculation. They are really their own worst enemy right now. It's why they find themselves way behind.
Tiny is checked in for the Raptors. Lays it up and banks it in.
Challenging the bigger defender, cutting him down to size with that one.
He's not going to back down from anyone. Got to commend the fearless attitude right there.
Bryant, and finish off by Bryant.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
Williams with the block.
That was nice.
Now here's Levine. He's guarded closely. Williams sets a screen for Levine. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And with this new CBA, great for the first time, team and league licensing revenue, about $160 million a year, is to be shared with the player.
And I think that's probably jersey patches and stuff like that. It makes sense that the players should get a share of that.
Free throw good, Levine.
Just solid from the line. Levine shoots a high volume and a high percentage from the free throw line. That is the combination you want.
And Toronto making a change here. Taylor's checked in. Smooth passes to Smooth. Here's Smooth. Three-pointer. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Toronto.
And the big difference here was accuracy from three-point range.
And once they started sinking shots, it really stretched out the D and created other opportunities. And anytime they got space, they seemed to just knock down another triple.
And on the year now, tonight's impending victory will push their win total to 47.
And once they polish off this win, they'll be one more victory away from sweeping the season series.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Big Dog.
He did a great job following his team's game plan and not rushing anything on offense, which allowed him to catch fire.
And the shot goes in.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
Ball, the pass to Levine. The kick out to Ball. 6 to shoot. Williams has a screen for Ball. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Rain Man with the bucket.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
All road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
Second team foul. At the line for Chicago, Lonzo Ball. 2 shots.
Bust your ball.
That's good from Ball.
And at 6'6", Ball, very similar to Jason Kidd in terms of the vision that he plays the game with. His IQ is off the charts.
Here's Money, played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Ball feeling it out a bit. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg.
Number 7,
I like that dude. He's good.
in the middle, 7 feet 4 inches. Number 1, Victor Wembanyama.
I'm with your mama.
Shooting guard at 6 feet 4. Number 4,
I like him too.
Welcome to another Groundhog Day.
Reminds me of another
NBA
Stephen
game.
Curry.
Shadows or not, it's time to get
Not
it
as
going.
good, but
with Grant Hill and Clark
fast,
Kellogg.
man.
I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. And the latest update on All-Star voting. Not much time left. Only a couple more days to cast your ballot.
Oh, it's coming down to the wire. Some of these players are sweating it out.
He's racked up a nice share of votes, but there are still a few players ahead of him in the East.
Well, it's a loaded East this season. So many guys in the mix for a spot on the All-Star team. He's absolutely one of them.
And keep checking in for the latest at All-Star voting results. So the Raptors starting 5. And it's Hayward in at the shooting guard position. And for the Rockets, Porter Jr. and Green are the backcourt set. Victor Wembanyama is out there with Smith. And it's Martin in at the 3. Well, Clark, on paper, a bit of a mismatch here. A clear favorite in this one.
And, you know, that bodes well, I think, for the underdog because there's nothing to lose. Nobody's expecting you to prevail.
Oh,
and
man.
it gives you a chance to play, I think, with a lot of freedom.
All right, let's play the game.
Turnover sparking the break. Smith, a relentless defender with a disruptive wingspan.
The Prophet. And a nice finish on the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Porter. We saw him with 11 points in his last game. For 3, Smith. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter.
This is Smith's game. Set him up, and he'll knock him down.
Hayward against Smith. Pass to Big Dog. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play.
First team foul.
It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
Shooting forward.
We played just over a minute here in the first. The Rockets have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Well, Grant, the Rockets finished at the bottom of the Western Conference for 3 straight seasons and got some high draft picks as a result.
And B.A., no one likes losing, but Houston has to be happy with the talented young prospects they've been able to select. It'll be interesting to watch their growth as individuals and as a team.
Here's Porter after the basket by Toronto. Outside, Green. No good from outside. And Hayward has got the ball here for the Raptors. Here's the Prophet. That shot off the mark. Good D by Wembanyama. Houston has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far.
When Green making plays for others, that's a really good sign for this squad.
Here's Maverick. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. Hey, the slam by Hayward.
And in traffic, he uses the reverse to keep the shot blocker at bay.
What an incredible move. Not everyone has that kind of skill.
No, that was outstanding, guys.
Now here's Green. Looking at his stats, he's getting just over 23 points a game. Here's the Prophet. And laid in to finish off the break.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Wembanyama against Hayward. Tries the 9-footer, and it's off the back of the rim. No good. And Hayward has got the ball here for the Raptors. Off target from the wing.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
In the first 2 minutes.
For 3, Smith. It's hauled in by Hayward. The Raptors have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall. Here's the Prophet. Got a hand on it.
What the hell?
Porter Jr. on the rejection. You couldn't ask for better defense from him.
The 3 ball. And that comes
Nice
off
shot.
the assist by Green. Porter's got 5.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And talking about Jabari Smith, a talented young forward with a bright future, Clark.
Really excited about his future because he does everything smoothly and easily. Good IQ. I think he just needs to add a little strength to really optimize what he has in his package.
Here's Christopher. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. Şengün, no good. The Raptors have gone 6 of 9 and finding their rhythm now. To the inside. Hey, the slam by Hayward.
And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small at his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure.
And it's the Rockets with the ball. Following the bucket by the Raptors. Christopher, pass to Şengün. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
Working that pick and roll action superbly. Şengün knows exactly where he needs to be.
Hayward. Yep, count it. Hayward's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Here's Primo, averaging around 5 points a game. Screen by Eason. Inside. It's tipped. And a fast break now for the Raptors. Oh, hey, how about
Big
that?
time right there. Big time.
Woo, boom, he jams it straight down.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a tough game.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the ropes.
Knocks down the triple. He has 7.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Another one falls for Houston.
They keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
Well, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No short. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Toronto.
You figured they might want to come out and run, and it's been the key for them early. They're just feasting on fast break chances.
You know, points off turnovers is something else they've excelled in. I expect the opponent at least to try to squeeze that orange a little better.
So on the floor for Toronto to kick off the second quarter. And it's Taylor in at the 4-man position. From deep. And the 3-pointer goes. Taylor's got 5 now.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Here's Green. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. One thing about Jalen Green, his path to the NBA was through the G League, Clark.
And, you know, I think we'll see more and more players take that path, those who don't want to go to college. It's a really good way to enter into NBA level experience early on. You want to get your feet wet before diving into the big time. That's a good way to do it.
Fires in the triple. Rain Man's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, the Rockets have a promising roster of developing talent. Kevin Porter Jr. said our team is filled with young guys and we are filled with fire. We want to get better and we want to be the best. I think that all of us working together is a big part of our chemistry and our growth. Brian?
Yeah, nothing like learning from the vets. There's a lot of knowledge there. Thanks, Allie. And here is Green. He played a great game against New Orleans.
Picking up his second foul here, has to be careful because they can pile up quickly.
And the Raptors making a change here. Hayward's checked in.
Number 18.
Outside Eason. Right side Green. Tries a 10-footer. Jump shot is good.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Pass to Rain Man. Here's the Prophet. Green covering. And it's the Prophet missing. The Rockets have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter.
Come on.
Wembanyama's checked in for the Rockets.
First personal foul. 4th team foul. Onto the floor for your Rockets. Number 1, Victor Wembanyama.
And here are the Rockets now. And here's Porter outside. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Green's got 3 assists now in this one.
Tell you what, if he can find some consistency from deep, Porter Jr. is going to be a nightmare as an offensive player.
The Prophet, that's good. Clark, is it just me, or have we seen a little bit of a resurgence in zone defense in the NBA the last few years?
Yeah, I think you're spot on there. It is a little more used and a little more part of the toolkit of coaches now in the NBA zone defense. It's in part because teams are stretching you out with the three-point shot from every position and every spot on the floor. And so it's a nice wrinkle to perhaps stretch it out defensively by playing zone, where you have guys covering those perimeter spots from an area standpoint instead of just an individual man standpoint.
Pass to Smith. Now here's Green. Looking at his stats, he's getting just over 23 points a game.
He's been off this whole period, unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
Here's Taylor. The quick look, no good that time. Houston has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup.
2 minutes.
Left side Porter. 1:49 left to play in the half. The shot no good. And Hayward has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. 13-point lead. Well, they put up a nice win against Chicago last time out.
And it's just so hard to stop them when they're scoring at that level. They were efficient and didn't let up at all.
Well, it's really hard to stop them when they're in a groove offensively, and they were in a comfort zone all game long. And that it's important that you have big men who can shoot in this day and age, and this guy can really stretch the floor.
So for the Rockets, Martin comes in for Eason, and it's Primo in for Green.
Get on your feet, Dan. Get wild.
The Raptors have gotten 6 of 9 attempts to go in the second. Looking good. Wembanyama, the open look. It's hauled in by Hayward. Hayward's got 4 rebounds now. Rain Man. And that one is stuffed right through.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that guy.
And Wembanyama gets it to go.
This second quarter, he's been much better, improving over that slow start.
Rain Man, that's good. Rain Man's got 7 now in this quarter.
Really starting to find himself now, guys, after getting shut out in the first quarter.
Driving in. Out of bounds. It'll be Toronto's ball.
And even losing big, you have to maintain composure if you want to avoid embarrassment.
All right, the Rockets making a switch here. Green is checked in. To the wing on the left. 3-pointer. Big Dog can't get it to go. For Houston, they've gone 5 of 10 in the second quarter. That's tipped. All by himself. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock.
26.
Here's Green. Smith outside. Here's Big Dog. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into.
Boy, I'd love to get a replay on that one. Let's keep it handy so we can see it again.
Once he saw the smaller defender guarding him, he took it right to the rack.
And so it's Toronto, up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. They put in work down low, getting in close and scoring in bunches. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
Let's welcome Red Panda.
I gotta use the bathroom real
Hello,
quick.
folks. Still a ways off from All-Star Weekend, but let's first check in on who's in the running for this year's three-point contest. And you look at the league, Shaq, you've said today's players are puddin' pops, which, by the way, are delicious. Any other dessert-related put-downs?
Great question, Ernie. Cupcakes, always good.
Soft serve.
2 on the nose, Kenny. Work on it. I'll come back to you. And pivoting back to our first half here, goes without saying, a lot to like for the Raptors.
Well, you love the points off the bench. Must be nice to be a starter and come back into the game with a larger lead. Makes life easier, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, you appreciate the way this roster's been constructed. Strong in a number of areas. Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Toronto's gone 6 of 9 from three-point range. Porter Jr. and Green in the backcourt set. Smith out there with Kenyon Martin. And it's Wembanyama in at the center position.
Oh,
And
nice.
that's the group from Ime Udoka as we begin the second
That was
half.
nice.
And you can see Smith has the vision. Now, it'll be interesting to watch that part of his game continue to develop.
And just the thought of Kenyon Martin Jr. Man, where does the time go, Clark?
It races by, you know that. I remember his dad putting up 51 points in the Ohio High School Finals. That was a state record. Does not seem like that long ago.
Here's Hayward. And the layup falls. Hayward's got 9 points.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Green, the pass to Wembanyama. The 3. No luck on that one.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, as they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
And it's the profit missing. For Houston, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Porter, the pass to Green.
I ate most of it.
And the dunk by
I know.
Wembanyama.
Go ahead,
And
so,
Wembanyama can dunk it
just throw me
basically
on the
just
potty
standing
coffee.
up. You got to keep him out of the paint.
Here's the profit. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Smith's got 6 rebounds in the game.
Far from an ideal start here. I mean, this half just 1 for 4 so far.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, B.A. Victor Wembanyama was asked to describe his game, and he said, quote, "The word I would say is versatile. Being able to score at any level, any moment in the game, taking responsibilities, maybe Mr. Do Everything." And Brian, will he be the next international phenom to take over the league? He said with a smile, "I'm sure of it."
Plenty of confidence right there. Good stuff, Allie. Thank you for that. And the Rockets call time here.
remember, use the plastic thing or use the measuring cup or whatever to put it in. It just saves from breaking the... My wife wants to get a divorce because she doesn't like making coffee.
It's February. Let's see how things look out west. Taking a look at the Rockets, sitting in 7th place right now. They'd like to climb up the standings.
When I look at the Rockets, they're really doing their best to rise through the rankings. Time will tell whether they can pull it off.
You know, it's really hard to figure out exactly what's been missing, but there is something missing. And perhaps could be the system they're playing in.
Toronto's gone 7 of 11 from outside the arc. Nice percentage from distance so far. Houston has gotten nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. The pass to Wembanyama. Smith with it. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
What a smart pass from Wembanyama. Already adept at scanning the floor and finding open teammates.
The ball's knocked loose. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Hayward.
First an assist. And let's address the elephant in the room. Teams cannot handle them from range. I'm trying to think of a more dangerous group of shooters, and I can't.
And we've talked about the beautiful game before. When you think of that term, great ball movement, team chemistry, they both come to mind. And these guys exemplify both to a T with how many assists they rack up. Porter's shot is off. Toronto's gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Hey, the slam by Hayward.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Green with the ball. Shoots. Here's Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
And the offensive skills of Wembanyama are a huge part of his high value. And nice to see him delivering.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Pass to Hayward. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Green in the post. And they're going to count that bucket. And they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Taylor, he's checked in for Toronto.
Looking for a one-word descriptor for Jalen Green? The best one I come up with is exciting. The way he runs the floor and gives every play his all. This guy is just fun to watch.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is. That's a tough shot.
Primo, he's checked in for Green. That free throw good from Hayward. You know, Clark, one thing that stood out the last few seasons is the number of blockbuster trades just before the deadline.
Yeah, I think it's part of the league being a year-round league. I mean, that's a huge time on the calendar for the league when teams are looking to make moves to transform themselves or improve themselves. But you're right. The number of big trades have been more prevalent recently. And some of that is because of the power the players have in terms of facilitating movement.
Smith outside. Into the lane. Can't cash it in from close range.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow. Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Timeout called. Houston.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
56 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Primo. And another miss by Houston.
And, you know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
Big Dog. He drops it from range.
26.
Big Dog's got 15 points.
All game long, he's been getting to his spots, and the defense has yet to adjust.
Outside Eason. Here's Christopher. Still without a bucket. Şengün, the screen. Christopher, pass to Şengün. And Şengün throw it down.
Turkish thunder. Şengün tasting the sauce up top.
Here's Big Dog. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
And Şengün gets it to go.
He's got a real nice feel for the game. Şengün's quick to make the most of an open look when it avails itself.
Here's Big Dog. Oh, it would have counted and fallen, but it is offline. And so it's the Toronto Raptors up 15 points as this quarter concludes, building this lead. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
It sure is. I mean, he's a maestro. Great vision, terrific IQ, everything you want in a point guard.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the court for Toronto to start the fourth. And it's Rain Man in at the 5.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Here's Green. Pass to Şengün. Hey, and 6 attempts
jumping
made
like an
5.
idiot.
Talk about efficiency.
Love when Şengün looks to score, especially from the interior.
Here's Rain Man. The Rockets pull it in, trying to claw their way back into this.
And the best way to do that, minimize your mistakes and take good shots.
The 3 is up. Taylor's shot is off. And it's Green with the ball for Houston. And following this one, they'll take on the Timberwolves in Minnesota. And that starts a 4-game road trip for them.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. And the Raptors lead by 17. The Rockets have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Timeout call, Houston.
Started.
Wembanyama's checked in for Christopher. The Raptors also with a sub. Hayward's checked in. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. And it's hammered home by Green.
Green just levitates to the rack. A 40-inch plus vertical will allow you to do that.
Here's Taylor. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
And it's Green missing.
He's been just a little off the mark tonight. Really the story of the game so far.
Here's the Prophet. And the layup is good.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Şengün finds Green. Here's Primo. Out to the wing. The 3 from Wembanyama. Rebound by the Raptors. The Greats got 4 rebounds now.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Now a timeout called by Houston. And now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game.
You know, honestly, I'm a bit in shock. I mean, he couldn't miss. Just look at this stat line. You got to really see it to believe it. Complete confidence and all-out effort from him. And, you know, he made sure this was his night in spades.
Boy, it's not hard to be blown away by his level of play. It's never easy winning on the road. But to do it in this fashion, that's a special performance right there. And the shot goes in.
They need to run plays for him, get him more touches, whatever it takes to get him producing.
Here's Hayward. Oh, wow!
Oh, watch out below.
Big finish.
I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless.
He's one of the few players in the NBA who can pull something like that off.
What's up, buddy?
The Raptors have gotten 6 of 8 shots to fall during this fourth. And the layup is good off the glass. Hayward's got 20 points.
Taking it right at the rack. I mean, that defense is looking real frustrated.
Well, they should be. I mean, it has not been a good performance for them at that end of the floor.
Porter, the pass to Smith. Outside for Wembanyama. It's down. His 7th make in 13 attempts today.
Nothing.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
Here's Big Dog. Smith with the rebound.
Oh, man, I should
Smith's
have had
got his
that.
7th rebound of the game with that last one.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Raptors.
They made the most of the extra rebounds today.
Right on.
Helped them out a lot.
Now, when you look at these teams, they're both great rebounding clubs. And any night, either one could have the advantage on the boards.
And tonight, a fantastic effort to deliver their 48th win of the year.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
When it is just a two-game season series, the team winning game one has that slight mental edge going into the second meeting, knowing they've already solved their opponent one time and only have to do it one more time.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Big Red.
And I love his composure. He didn't try to do too much or force things, but he was ready to take advantage of every opening the defense gave him. And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback? Diminished.
Harden with the bucket.
Good read from Green there, getting better at sensing when his teammates are wide open and need the ball.
Here's Smooth. He's guarded by Martin. The offensive rebound. Pass to Taylor. Puts up a three. Count that one. He's scoring at a nice clip. He's 6 of 9 tonight.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits. And, you know, I'm not quite sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave somebody like him uncovered.
Smooth. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Pass to Porter.
I'll try it. I don't know if I'm going to be any good at that stuff.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Number 7. True. Number 7.
Now Porter. So it's the Raptors winning this one easily. A statement road victory.
Thank you for tuning in this Sunday evening. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg. Hey, Brett, now that we...
Before I get going, I gotta go and grab a coffee. The wifey made me a pot. We ended up going out today and been having issues with my note on me. You gotta clean it out, you gotta get filters, so I looked down and there was one that you didn't need filters for. It's kind of going back to the old school look with the new technology, just not with all the filters and shit. And so anyway, my wifey, she picked it up, and with everything that happened, we paid, I think it was like 64 cents for it. I was like, no way, worked out perfectly. 64 cents. And then when you look at the store, when you look online, I think it was like $50 or $46 for the machine itself. We only paid 64 cents. That's a good deal. like it too because if you want to grab a coffee out of it, while it's still pouring and shit, you don't have to worry about it dripping. You can just pull out the carpet and it stops dripping until you put it back in. The only thing I don't like about it is that it doesn't go in 12-hour format. It's only a 24-hour format for the timer. Kind of sucks. But I mean, it is a cool little machine. Alright. Let's get the ball going. I don't even know what my
You're past the midway point of the season. It's fair to say games like these become even more important.
Yeah, no question, Kevin. It feels like after the break, the starter gun goes off, and it's a full sprint to try to get yourself into position to be a participant in postseason play. How's that for alliteration?
Here are the 5 for the Raptors. Big Dog is out there with the Prophet, and there's the Great, and there's Big Red, and it's Maverick in at the point guard position.
Nice effort taking the early lead. Here we go.
Take a nice deep breath. You score on that first possession. Gets the game started the right way.
Holmgren can't hit. And it's the Raptors ball. It's a 3-point game. And the pass to the Prophet. And the jam by Hayward.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Here's Williams.
Oh, what's the guess? I didn't see the thing on there. I'm sorry.
You get a piece of that shot. You love the pressure.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Just over a minute played here in the start of the game. It's Dort on the wing. Pass to Williams. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit. That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part. Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game. And Holmgren possesses sky-high potential. His length and versatility making him such an intriguing prospect.
Holmgren hits them both. Greg, we were just talking about Chet Holmgren, and he's a lot tougher, I think, than his frame might indicate.
Physically and mentally, he does not back down. In fact, he's often the one who initiates contact. You think you're going to bully him, he's going to try to bully you.
Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Williams. And again, Oklahoma City, no good.
His touches left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him. Now, their offense is rolling. A perfect start. 4 of 4 so far.
On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. The 9-foot shot. Good on the bucket.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
And the jam by Hayward.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
And Toronto making a change here. Taylor's checked in.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Now here's Giddey. Defense is right there. Here's Holmgren. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Coming into this, having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
Yeah, and watching that, all kinds of contributions and just little things that guys were doing to chip in for that win.
And we're taking a glance here at the Oklahoma City Thunder, Brent. They are all in on the future.
Absolutely. You open up the cupboards there to see what they have, and they are not bare. Massive amounts of first-round draft choices for this front office. And that goes along with some of the young talent they've already identified. This team could get very good very fast with all of that.
1:46 left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Giddey from past the arc.
In building this lead, they've done a terrific job finishing their defensive sequences with the backboard. That has been key.
Passes it to Hayward. Holmgren with the steal. Here's Williams. Off target at the rim.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Here's Smooth, defended by Dort. Offline with his three. Under trailing by 10. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
It's stolen by Taylor. Fast break. Here come the Raptors. And the shot is long. And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for the Thunder. This, their first look at this year's Toronto squad.
And this was as even a matchup as you'll find in the NBA. Split
yeah, I don't know.
Down the middle, one apiece.
Very difficult to imagine it'll be much different this season. These teams still appear
what
to
do you
be
mean,
very closely matched.
He's back.
Each with talent to be competitive, but not necessarily elite.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City.
That looks like Xena. Wait. And him. I'm pretty sure that's who it was. Well,
Okashevsky's
I
checked
take
in
her easy,
for
buddy.
Holmgren. Williams comes in for Williams. Norman Bowles checked in for Dort. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Josh Giddey. Powell, no one around him. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Powell's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Thunder. The pass to the great. Here's Big Dog. The three. Taylor's shot, good.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Well, dominant so far. That's the responsibility of the starters. Now let's see if everybody else who plays in this game makes the same kind of high-level contribution.
And So it's Toronto with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells them. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Raptors?
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
Sometimes the offense can be keyed by just quick possession. So you get a steal, and you can get out in transition. They seem to be very focused on that end of the floor.
Zhang is out there with Pokuševski. Then there's Shane Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Norman Powell. And it's man in at the 2 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. The great not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Williams sends a screen for Powell. Buries the long-range jumper. Powell's got 6.
Norman Powell really knocking it down here and hurting this team from distance.
Hey, Brent, with his skill set, Norman Powell is the type of player that could fit on any team.
Yeah, so effective at playing off the ball, and he's a good source of instant offense when he gets that opportunity. He could be a 3-level scorer.
And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Exploding to the rim, no getting in Shea's way, especially when he's got a full head of steam.
Toronto working the ball around now. Smooth, that's good.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
And the shot is good. The Raptor lead has been kept back down to 13 points, and that one coming from Gilgeous-Alexander. Launches it. Big dog, no good. Thunder have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. And there's another one for the Thunder.
Such an improved part of SGA's game. Love his passing skills.
Raptors leading by 11. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Josh Giddey is very capable off the dribble, and at 6'8", he's starting to use his size to finish. Coach Mark Daigneault said he's definitely physical. Before, he was just trying to shoot over people, but now he's taking up space, using his size and strength. He's getting a lot more around the basket. Kevin?
Yeah, he is getting into him. D.A., thank you. Taylor's shot, good.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. No good there with the step back jam. Here's Big Dog. Drains it from beyond the arc. 7 points in the game.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, that along with maintaining the pace of play right now, playing with tons of intensity.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder. And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Holmgren, he's checked in for Williams. Williams comes in for Pokuševski. Dort, he's checked in for Norman Powell. And Josh Giddey's subbed in for Trey Mann. Raptors also changing it up. Big Red's checked in for Smooth. The Prophet comes in for Big Dog. The Mavericks subbed in for the Great. Shot clock at 5. Gilgeous-Alexander, that's a 2-pointer. No good, unable to end this run.
Well, his shots aren't dropping, and they haven't been able to keep pace, but they trust him enough to keep going to him, see if he can find him.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Lays it in with a pretty alley-oop. You know, Brent, I heard you talking the other day about the advantage left-handed players have in drawing fouls. Why do you feel that's the case?
I've just always felt, Kevin, that you don't really prepare for lefties. You don't see many of them in the league. So think about it. On a Monday and a Wednesday, you're playing a squad, and all of a sudden, Thursday's back-to-back game has a guy like James Harden. It's just hard to adjust physically what you need to do in terms of defending a left-handed player.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
And There's a whistle. There's a foul. That's going to go on the dude.
Second team foul.
That is his first foul of the game.
Substitution.
Trey Mann, he's checked in for Gilgeous Alexander. The greats checked in for the Raptors. Big Dog comes in for Rain Man. Out left to the wing. For three, Holmgren. And his third shot of the night. No good. 0 for 3. Shot from free throw range. And Holmgren pulls it down. Holmgren's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Williams against Hayward.
Toronto foul.
The Thunder have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight.
Foul. 13 foul. At the line for 2.
The first one falls. Good on both. Raptors leading by 16. Pass to the Prophet. And no good. Nice defense from George. Oklahoma City's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Giddey, count that one.
Not afraid to try his luck down there. Giddey on the interior.
Toronto's gone to three-point range 7 times tonight, knocked down 5 of them. And Hayward gets it to go. Hayward's got 10 points in the game.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
Here's Mann. That's good. And so Giddey with the assist. Giddey's got 3 assists tonight.
And Giddey just that 6th sense to find the open man.
The Prophet with the bucket. And so it's Toronto out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. Back right after this.
Who's in the dunk comp?
Hey, folks, thanks for joining us. It would be an understatement to say it's been a great half for the Toronto Raptors.
Man, I would have loved to play on this team. They share the ball, that movement that creates openings for other guys and converting them into very high percentage shots.
Yeah, I just glanced at the numbers. They have more assists in one half than some teams have in a whole game.
And now, something that gets a lot of publicity. Who could be qualifying for the three-point contest?
I didn't make it.
The field is really coming into focus now. You know these guys are putting in some extra shots after practice.
Hoping practice makes perfect. Because you almost need a perfect performance to win this.
Everybody in my team's in the dunk comp, though.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. We're seeing a tremendous game from the dude.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Yeah, we'll see if the double teams start to come here in the second half to make them adjust offensively. But he's going to keep going at it.
So the Raptors 5 right now. You've got Big Red. Big Dog is out there with the Prophet. And there's the Great. And it's Maverick in at the 1 spot.
Brent, you just don't see many point guards taller than 6'8", but Josh Giddey is one of them.
And Josh does a great job, Greg, of using that size to his advantage. He gets into positions on the floor where he can see over the level of the defense and make some spectacular passes.
Thunder trailing by 18. And stolen by Hayward. And here's the break. Here's the Prophet. Finished off the break. He's got 7.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Here's Gilgeous Alexander. The Prophet grabs the board.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one. What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man, and he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
Gilgeous Alexander surveying the D. buries it down low. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 8 points.
And he's got the ability to do damage inside and out. SGA's not going to miss that.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
And Big Red gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. And now here's a quick peek at the best rookie free throw shooters over the course of the past month. You look at him, the best in the NBA. You put him on the line, and it's nearly automatic.
He has been locked in at the line, taking complete advantage whenever he's got an opportunity to put points on the board.
Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Toronto leading by 20. Here's Big Dog, and he's good on the 3-ball.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Pass to Williams. Williams, a screen on Hayward. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Giddey. 6 on the shot clock. Hayward outside. Over Giddey. And again, it's Toronto converting.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for the Thunder. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. Trying to find Gilgeous-Alexander. Gets it to him. And the basket is good.
Gilgeous-Alexander, fantastic concentration.
Out to the right wing. The 3. He's 4 for 6 from the field with that miss. Here's Williams. It's hauled in by Big Dog. Big Dog's got his 5th rebound in this one. Out to Hayward. There's the triple. Gilgeous-Alexander pulls it in. Thunder have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Now here's Giddey. He's covered closely. Dishes it to Williams. Just 5 on the clock. Tries it from the top of the key. Here's Holmgren. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2.
I mean, length and skill. And Holmgren has a lot of both.
Here's Hayward. And it's blocked. And he keeps control of the ball. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. That's all good, and that's his 5th basket of the game. He's shooting 5 for 11 now.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one. And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
There's 57 seconds left here in the third quarter. Williams kicks to Holmgren. No good on the 3. Raptors leading by 21. Here's Big Dog. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Holmgren's got rebound number 8 now on the night.
I'll slap you in the fucking head.
That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. And the Thunder making a switch here. Powell's checked in. And Toronto also making a switch. Taylor's checked in. Gilgeous-Alexander, and he's open. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Toronto's gone into a slump here from 3-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Hayward can't hit. Oklahoma City's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Powell, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
Here's the great. 4 seconds left. And that's 2 points on the layup. That's now 8 points for Smooth.
I love the unselfishness, and you know coaches do as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate.
And so it's Toronto. in very good shape with a 23-point lead at the end of the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Pokuševski is out there with Williams. Then there's Powell. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's man in at the two-guard position. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. That one falls. 16 points for Big Red.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Pokuševski. Passes to Man. Back to Powell. They set the pick. 5 on the clock. Pokuševski.
Well, he's got a scorer's mindset, but Norman Powell does play unselfish. If you have a better shot, he'll give it up.
Raptors leading by 21. To the inside. Here's the Prophet. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Excellent play. Just adding fuel to the fire and really trying to put this one out of reach.
This is what great players try to do. They're not allowing the opposition to gain any kind of hope to try and get back in the game.
Well, we've had this new playoff format since 2021, adding that play-in tournament. How do you like it?
Well, I love it. You're just giving more high-level teams a chance at a swing for a championship. I mean, look what happened last year and how exciting that was for the NBA and the play-in tournament.
Let's give a round of applause for your Thunder Girls Dance Team.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside.
Yeah, the three-pointer has not been his weapon in this one. He had 1 in the first quarter and still 0 here in the second.
Toronto working the ball around now. Offensive rebound. To the left side wing. Hayward kicks to Taylor. Thunder with the rebound.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Knocks it loose. And Taylor with the stop.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that.
You're right. You finish hard with 2 hands on that stuff. Different look for Oklahoma City. Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for Pokuševski. Williams comes in for Norman Powell. And Josh Giddey subbed in for Trey Mann. Then for the Raptors, the Greats checked in for Rain Man. Big Dog comes in for Taylor. The Mavericks subbed in for the Great.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
At the top of the key, Holmgren. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
And playing up-tempo, pro-level ball can be hard for some guys, but Holmgren has easily made the transition.
Got a piece of it. And it's Big Dog with the foul. That's his first foul. And the Raptors going out now with a whole new group.
Second team foul.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Now here's Giddey. He's tightly guarded. Greg, a lot more awareness in the league about the importance of mental health. Why is that so necessary?
I mean, Kevin, the level of stress now has really grown. These players are under this huge microscope that now often extends to their families. And this is such a highly competitive environment. It is far more than just a game.
Toronto's gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. Jacks up a 3. Dort grabs the miss. And so it's Dort with it. He brings it up for the Thunder. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Sent that one away, but after it touched the backboard, refs are on it, and they call him for goaltending.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
And the Thunder going with the whole new group out there. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Toronto.
Their fast break plays have seemed unstoppable. They just keep finding ways to overrun the defense here in transition.
Well, they've been fantastic tonight, really enforcing giveaways and getting scores on the other end. I mean, you get a few more possessions like that, your confidence grows, and you win that turnover battle.
Toronto's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Here's Mann, and he comes it down.
And Poku with the processing speed just got rid of that one quick.
Raptors leading by 22.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Raptors.
A beautiful pass doesn't always get you on the highlight reels, but there were some spectacular dishes in this game.
You know what? It was a team that was in sync and just trusted one another to take the right shots.
And on the year, looking at their record, this game will make it 49 wins. Oh, that was huge!
Incredible.
Assisted.
And that is first class right there. Can you believe that dunk?
I'm not sure, Greg, I can. Powell, the pass to Joe. Wow, through the contact, and that three almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. And he's good on the first of 3. We love the fact that the NBA is constantly evolving. Greg, what have you thought of the recent schedule adjustments?
I think the league's done a great job cutting down on the back-to-backs. And also, I like these 2-game, like, baseball-style series we've seen. Limiting travel helps big time.
Well, the team struggling to come back. He really wanted all of those free throws.
Outside, Taylor. Now the pass to the great. There's the 3. And Holmgren pulls it down. Snatched away. Pass to the great. Taylor inside. He's against Williams. Taylor's shot good.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight. Getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
Pass to Williams. That's good. And so Giddy with the assist.
It's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
Joe passes to Giddy. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Here's Smooth. And again, it's Toronto converting.
How about that shot? Not exactly something drawn up by the coaching staff.
And so Toronto takes this one by a big margin. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect.
The Raptors with a singular focus as they get off the team bus, looking to lock down a valuable win on the road. Welcome all. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action coming up for you. Tonight, we'll see the Toronto Raptors as they play against the New Orleans Pelicans here at their home, Smoothie King Center. With Grant Hill and Steve Smith, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for C.J. McCollum.
And when you look at his offensive output over the past few years, it seems like other teams have figured him out and have his number now. He's having to put in a lot more effort on the offensive end, but without producing nearly the same results.
So the Raptors starting 5, and it's the Prophet in at the 4. And for the Pelicans, the Duke connection alive and strong with Ingram and Zion at the 3 and the 4. Dyson Daniels out there with C.J. McCollum. And it's Valanciunas in at the 5 down low. Grant, the All-Star break is soon approaching. How important is that break for the players?
Oh, the break, it is so crucial. It is needed, no question about it. Any chance to get some rest is a big bonus. Also, of course, refocusing as a team and making a plan for the rest of the year.
Now here's McCollum, a steady force on their offense, recording around 14.5 a game. It's stolen. Big Dog passes to Hayward. Here's Big Dog. There's the 3. That's in. Coming off an assist from Hayward. Big Dog's got 6 points.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
Williamson, it's wide right, hits off the rim. Toronto has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It'll be on Zion Williamson.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Toronto.
What they've done is they've looked to push the pace and transition early, and it's paid dividends with their fast break points.
And also their pressure defense is paying dividends tonight, turning them over and getting out in the open floor and running.
Now here's Williamson, 15 in his last outing. Oh, Hayward with some nice D.
What a defensive play. Gets the stop and does it without fouling.
And yep, it's good.
And early on, they've been on a tear, just getting whatever they want offensively.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
And the Pelicans call time here. Just over a minute and a half in. Well, New Orleans hasn't made the playoffs in consecutive years since 2008, 2009.
You know, B.A., that was back in the Chris Paul era. They only reached the postseason twice with Anthony Davis. But in recent years, injuries have prevented them from reaching their potential.
Here's Daniels. He's been productive, averaging just over 7 points a game. Just 5 on the clock. Picked by Williamson. Ingram. And the Pelicans miss again.
A very sluggish start on offense. 4 attempts with nothing to show for it.
Good on the shot.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
Now here's Ingram. What a tremendous game he played against San Antonio. Pass to Daniels. McCollum outside. Another miss. Boy, they're in a funk right now. The Raptors have gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. And a miss there on the triple. The Pelicans have gone 0 for 5 to begin this game. Now Williamson. Back to McCollum. And a fast break now for the Raptors. First one falls. Wagner's checked in for Williamson.
2 shots.
Both free throws good from Hayward. Smitty, what impresses you about C.J. McCollum's game as a ball handler?
B.A., well, he's a terrific passer, but also a consistent scoring option. I'm impressed with how he balances those 2 aspects of his job.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter.
Remaining in the first 2 minutes.
McCollum looks around. 14 feet away. Toronto grabs the miss.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
Here's Maverick. That's in. Coming off an assist from Hayward.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
And here's Ingram. Still no points. There's a minute 26 left in the first quarter. Down low. Wagner.
Nice play.
Down after the assist. Led him to the lane.
Great ball movement by B.I. Spots a wide open teammate and feeds him.
Here's Taylor driving to the basket. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
The B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Now here's McCollum. Valanciunas finds Ingram. Wagner outside. 6 on the shot clock. There's 45 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And can't get it to go. Now 1 of 2.
Just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Valanciunas sets a screen. Ingram, the pass to Valanciunas. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Look at the concentration from Valanciunas on that play. Takes the foul and still finishes the play.
T.J. Warren, he's checked in for New Orleans. Alvarado comes in for McCollum. Here's Money. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
And taking a look at this first half, they've just shown better shot selection.
What they have done is ran their plays all the way through until they get something they like.
Now here's Ingram. He's guarded closely. Fires from the line. No good there. And so it's Toronto looking in total control with this 17-point advantage as the buzzer sounds. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And for the Raptors, this has been a game they've wanted to have.
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Especially at the start. You want to get something positive going and establish your rhythm.
Zion Williamson out there with Mo Wagner. Then there's Jose Alvarado. Then it's T.J. Warren. And it's Caruso in at the 2-guard. That's the Pelicans 5 as we get into the second quarter.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
Here's Williamson. No points yet. Warren, the pass to Wagner. Smooth, grabs the miss. It's been all Raptors. 19-point lead, which is...
Oh, wow! Wait a second. He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. And that was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, bringing you the sauce. Pass to Alvarado. Outside Warren. He takes it in, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Yeah, just outworking the coverage. Warren enjoys going up strong and cashing in despite the contact.
Rain Man, the pass to Smooth. Here's the great. No good on the 3. The Pelicans have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, the Pelicans have developed a tremendous chemistry. Coach Willie Green said, quote, all of those guys play the game the right way. They want to be unselfish and make sure their teammates are involved. We're really fortunate as a team that our top guys bring that mentality on a nightly basis. Brian?
Yeah, chemistry and leadership. They have it. Thanks, Allie. Valanciunas, he's checked in for the Pelicans. McCollum comes in for Caruso. Valanciunas can't get it to go. Toronto has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Counted. The Profits got 6. Smitty, let me ask you, what do you think has been the most impactful change to the game in recent years?
I think it's the three-point shot, BA. The number of attempts and also the bigs from the center spot and the power forward. Those guys taking threes has created a lot of space for guys to drive the basketball.
Now here's Alvarado. He's scoreless. New Orleans making some changes. Brandon Ingram comes in for Warren, and Daniels is subbed in for Alvarado. Here's Ingram. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. And he lobs it up. Oh, the dunk by Williamson.
This is why Williamson's teammates love him. He makes them look good on these alley-oops.
Hayward against Williamson. That one falls. And the Raptors lead by 21.
And you know Coach loves seeing his offense operate at this level. Great passing out there.
Now here's McCollum. Tight defense on him. The 11-footer. Williamson misses.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Beautiful location on the pass, as usual. Led his man perfectly.
Number 26.
1:51 left to play in the first half. Now here's Ingram. The D's right on him. Puts it up from 12. That's good on the jumper.
You see how Ingram's polished his game, looking smooth from the mid-range.
Here's Big Dog. Oh, my goodness!
Watch out.
And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Setting up for that all the way.
Hey, that's the kind of thing you have to envision before you even try it.
I'm sure plenty of practice hours went into it, and that has this team fired up.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
Wagner's checked in for the Pelicans. And Toronto also making a switch. Hayward's checked in. Here's Ingram. An effective score for them, scoring around 21.5 points a game.
Raptors foul. Number 21. Personal foul. Second team foul.
1:05 left to play in the second quarter.
That's going to drive your coach crazy. Protect the basketball. He lost focus for 1 second. There goes the possession.
And guys, this is why coaches value playing with pace.
It's a winning approach when you execute. That's the key. They're playing fast, but also under control.
Gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4.
Here in the second quarter, he's looking much more comfortable with his offense.
Pass to Hayward. Puts one up from 19. Pelicans cleared away.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
You know, if you get the ball to the right guy in the right spot, more often than not, you're coming away with points.
Wagner outside from downtown. Can't get it. He's now 1 of 4 from the floor.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
He saw the opportunity to get an easy bucket on the break and took advantage of it.
And so it's Ingram with it. He brings it up for the Pelicans. After this game, they can look forward to L.A., where they'll match up against the Clippers. They're kicking off a 4-game road trip. Five to shoot. New Orleans needs to hurry. Late clock.
Unselfish, good decision maker. Brandon makes his teammates better.
And so it's Toronto, up 25 big ones as we head into the next period. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
Welcome, everybody. The story at the half could be summed up as a dominating performance for the Toronto Raptors.
They've been the better passing team tonight, by far. Everyone's looking engaged, involved. They have great chemistry out there.
Yeah, you can see these guys enjoying playing together. That makes everything easier. Practice, traveling, all of it.
And since we've got a moment, let's go to social media, see what's on the fans' minds. And let's see, we've got a question here from R Squared the Nomad. It says, Shaq credits MMA training with helping him win titles. So, Kenny, any cross-training you did yet?
Well, you know what? I used to swim the Atlantic Ocean every summer. And I would just swim with the sharks up into a certain point. Then when I hit Maine, then I would just swim right back down to New York City.
Shaq, could you hit the BS siren, please? And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. The Raptors shooting an out-of-this-world 77%. So for the Raptors right now. And it's Hayward in at the 5 spot. And looking at our leaderboard now, here are the big men putting up the big points over the last 10 games. Third, Zion Williamson.
These big fellas come at you in all kinds of ways. They may not share styles, but they're all effective scorers.
The other thing they have in common is that killer instinct. Every one of these guys wants the ball down low. They want to be the #1 option on every trip down the court.
Double team on Ingram. Williamson finds Ingram. Goes up on the wing. It's hauled in by Hayward. Ingram's gone 2 of 5 from the floor. Hayward, the pass to the Prophet. Yep, that one goes. The Prophet's got 16 points.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Ingram deciding where to go with it. Up again. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Ooh, physicality from Valanciunas on the glass. Securing the ball.
Oh, are you kidding me?
Amazing.
Assist goes to
wow. Pretty much an unbelievable slam there, B.A.
And you got that right. Valanciunas sets a screen. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Valanciunas getting rewarded there for putting down a solid screen on the pick and roll.
Here's Hayward. There's the drive.
He almost brought the basket down on top of himself.
Oh, there's hang time, and then there's a time to hang. Outside Ingram. And the Pelicans call time here.
Coach definitely wants to talk about their interior defense, which has not been impressive.
It's a matter of want to. Helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jonas Valanciunas. That'll be a second foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
C.J. McCollum sometimes gets overlooked, but he said, quote, "I just do my job. It's about team success. I'm going to be more efficient and more consistent. I'm going to make plays, make shots, and try to help us win." Brian?
He's a great team leader, has a great perspective on his place in the game. Thanks, Allie. And he gets it to go. Ingram's got his third basket of the night.
Amazing how Ingram has emerged as one of the league's best scorers.
If you look at Ingram, it seems like he only gets better with age, Smitty.
Yeah, you're so right. There's a case to be made that since he won the Most Improved Player Award in 2020, he's only continued to improve. His game gets more well-rounded every season.
Williamson is double. Clock at 6. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. To the paint. Here's Hayward. Hey, the slam by Hayward.
One of the cases where height fails to tell you the whole story.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. McCollum right side. Kicks it out to Williamson. And here's Ingram from the arc. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Hayward's got his 4th rebound in this one.
I mean, all period, it's been a struggle for him scoring the ball. He can do incredible things. He can also help you win by simply being reliable.
Now here's Ingram. He's covered closely. Valanciunas sets a screen. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
When a guy as big as Valanciunas gets the ball that deep, quite often the only answer is to foul him.
And the first one at the line is good. The Pelicans making a switch here. Alvarado's checked in. That one misses. Here's Toronto with the ball. They're on a 16-7 run. Smooth shot is good.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Alvarado outside. Pass to Ingram. Now here's Valanciunas. To the right side. 6 to shoot. Ingram finds McCollum. Tries it from 19. It's tipped. Here's Smooth. McCollum defends. Smooth, no good. For New Orleans, they've gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. And here's Ingram from the arc. Rebound by the Raptors.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
Oh, swiped away. In transition, here they come. Oh, hammer it home.
Ooh, that hurt.
And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And I think that play tells you everything you need to know. They're simply playing at a higher level, getting a steal and turning it into quick points.
Deflected. And a fast break now for the Raptors. Oh, now that's how you finish a break. Throw it down with force. New Orleans has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. From the line, and the Pelicans miss again.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone. That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
Good boy.
Personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for New Orleans, Jose Alvarado. 2 shots.
He's off on the first. And the second free throw is good. 7 seconds left in the third quarter. Driving inside. Rain Man. That's good. Rain Man's got 4 points in the quarter.
It's been an outstanding performance for them in just about every area.
Especially considering it's on the road in front of a tough crowd.
And so it's the Toronto Raptors making this game a no contest. They poured it on early, and they've never let up. Their defense has forced a number of key turnovers, giving them a clear advantage on possessions. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
25.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Zion Williamson out there with T.J. Warren. Then there's Jose Alvarado. Then there's Mo Wagner. And it's Lewis in at the point guard position. That's the Pelicans 5. Marshall.
What's up, buddy? You okay? You okay? That's for you.
He's checked in for Lewis.
Pelicans. Number 8.
Nazi Marshall.
Here's Alvarado. Taylor with a rebound. Taylor's got 4 rebounds now.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Fires the 3. The Great with the bucket.
And he's not taking it easy on them at all. I mean, we all know he's going to keep pouring it on.
I mean, defensively, if you have any hope of coming back in this game, you can't afford to give him those looks. And once you get the height advantage from there, no need to mess around.
Here's the Great. And there are the Raptors with another bucket.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Here's Alvarado. Tipped. Pass to the Great. And another fast break for Toronto. The Raptors are running. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Raptors.
It's easy for me. Look at their defensive effort all game. The block total shows their commitment to contesting shots.
Well, another thing they've been doing right in this one is making the most of turnovers. Lots of points for them tonight off of them.
There's the drive. Chalk up 2 there.
Very smooth finish with the finger roll.
Number 40.
For New Orleans, they've gone 3 of 5 since this 4th quarter started. Pass to Marshall. Here's Wagner. Well, Smitty, at 6'8" with your ball handling ability, you were known for your versatility in your playing days.
I was, B.A. I was drafted as a point guard, but I've probably been power forward in today's NBA. It's positionless basketball nowadays for the NBA. Everybody's skilled to handle and shoot the 3.
Alvarado with it. Pass to Warren. Wagner with a screen. Free throw line jumper. Ooh, they pick off the pass. Here's the Great. Takes it in.
Oh! I saw it.
Wow!
And he saw it.
He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now. And it's Alvarado missing.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
His rhythm has been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
For Toronto, they've gone 7 of 8 in this 4th quarter. Pass to Smooth. A deep 3. The Pelicans pull it in.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot. But better luck next time, maybe.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play. How is it possible? Wide open, too.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Raptors.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And certainly a point of pride. They've now won 50 games this year.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for the Prophet.
He really played at his preferred pace. Never let adjustments by the defense speed him up or slow him down.
And the Pelicans will go for a different look here. Jonas Valanciunas has checked in for Wagner. Brandon Ingram comes in for Marshall. Daniels is checked in for Warren. And it's McCollum in for Alvarado. Williamson passes to Ingram. Second chance shot. No luck. They battled on the glass, but they couldn't knock it down. Right wing. Here's Smooth. And again, Toronto, no good. And so McCollum will bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. Here's Daniels. Rebounded by the Great.
Trying to take advantage of soft defense. He might have gotten over eager.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
Leaving nothing to chance. this run shutting the door on them.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
McCullum, the pass to Williamson. That's good, and it's McCullum with the assist.
Well, that is why we call CJ a combo guard. He can score with the best, but he also can facilitate.
And the basket by Taylor.
And I respect the strategy. Despite the sizable lead, you got to stay in attack mode.
You want to stay aggressive, right at the rim, driving another nail into the coffin.
Back to Valanciunas. Knocks it loose. Here's money. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
So it's the Raptors winning this one easily. Milwaukee.
Alright, I'm at 50 and all. Alright.